Bleed black and gold, buff forever. You already know, man. It's your boy, YouKnowTGreen, and I'm back with another one.
If you've been following me, you already know we got to report the what? The good, the bad, the ugly, and the in-between. Because right now, y'all, this transfer portal, since it's been opening, it's been some interesting things going on. But first, we got to talk about those who are leaving. I see you Buffaloes, man. And before I get into these next few people who has entered their name into the portal, it has been confirmed, y'all. I know I suggested it a few videos back that Savion Washington may be leaving ICU Buffaloes, but it's official, y'all. He's in the transfer portal. That's right, y'all. So our offensive lineman, Savion Washington, we already know I did a video on that, so go watch that video. But basically, he was our offensive lineman from last year, part of that whole team that, didn't block too good for Shedeur going into that second part of the season. But we got to talk about these other three who has thrown a hat in the mix as well and will be leaving our program. Let's start off with Devee Harris. This 6'2", 235-pound dog has thrown his name in the portal, and he's going to be departing, Now, he transferred, as we know, out here to CU Buffaloes back in April of last year, So like I say, y'all, Devee Harris is 6'2", 235 pounds. I'm sure another program could utilize him, especially if they need somebody who could stop the run, get up in there, especially with his big body frame. Now, statistic-wise, he didn't have a lot of stats because, like I said, he only played in a handful of games. So if you're looking at his grading report and only see 5 tackles for the whole season, that's why, because he wasn't a starter, y'all. You know what I mean? Now, moving on, we got Zach Blackwood, another defensive person. He play on the defensive line. He's 6'4", 285 pounds, you know what I mean, out of Arizona. So he transferred to us. You remember, he did come in having a remarkable stat line, but unfortunately that didn't translate once he came on board. I see you Buffaloes. We didn't see much action with Zachary, but like I say, I wish him nothing but the best as well, because he is a big dude. So, hey, get your shot somewhere else, man, and show everybody what you could do. And then last but not least, y'all, offensive lineman David Connor, y'all, has entered the transfer portal. This 6'6", 310-pound dog from Deerfield Beach, Florida, baby. That's right up the street, so I had to go ahead and shout him out. He's also entering the transfer portal, like I mentioned, and he up out of there. Now, I know I saw a lot of y'all in the comment sections on various sites, specifically Twitter, saying that Kyle Benson ran him up out of there, man. Hey, y'all a trip with that. Those boys was going into it for a little bit, but it wasn't, it was all love, because, hey, when you got two dogs in the pit together, you already know what's gonna happen. Hey, somebody got to bark and somebody got to bite. They both was biting, and, Khalil was just, Mr. Benson was biting a little bit more, But hey, man, that's not to take anything away from this dude. Like I say, y'all, he is 6'6", 310 pounds. I already know when these guys hit into the transfer portal, there's plenty of universities out there who gonna come and scoop them up. You got to understand one thing, not to get off subject here. This was expected that a lot of people was gonna enter the transfer portal just because we have brought in so many dogs. You know what I mean? We revamping the team, and pretty much as we speak now, there's no offensive lineman who was there during the previous season, when Shedeur got sacked over 55 times. They no longer on the team. It's all fresh faces, and man, I know I'm happy because I couldn't see my dog take no more pain, man. I mean, he was getting hit left and right before he could even get the ball hiked to him. He had somebody in his face. But anyway, and on the defensive side, we have brought in a lot of guys, and this make scholarship availability available for other players that we're trying to bring in the portal, Some say, hey, we may need a few more linebackers. That may be true, even though we moved a lot of puzzle pieces around. Some people may say, hey, we like to see one more safety come into the mix, especially with Miles Slusher entering the transfer portal, which we already know. So at the end of the day, who knows? But now we have these scholarships available, and we have a few walk-ons on the team who deserve some of these scholarships. So we just had to make room, y'all. That's all. So we're going to keep our eyes and ears open on this transfer portal because, man, this thing is heating up. It's only Tuesday. The thing been open less than 24 hours. And boy, that thing is on fire. But you already know the motto.
You already know the motto, man. Another day above ground is what? Truly a blessing. Like, share, subscribe, tune in with your boy, YouKnowTGreen, and I'm going to be right back with another one.